Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday. What a great weekend last weekend was. Well done the mighty Swan Districts. Did well. Now they're into a semi-final this week. So all the best to the guys down there at Bassendean Oval, Steel Blue as it's known, but my day was known Bassendean Oval. Go on you guys. Look forward to kicking some more butt. Anyway, that's from the footy side, and then we've obviously got the AFL this week, so all happening this week, and soon will be school holidays. But anyway, let's focus on the real estate for a moment. 833 sales in the last week, according to Real Estate Institute of West Australia. Stock levels. Now remember, I said you've got to keep an eye on the stock levels because supply demand. The stock levels are up to 3,637, which is still incredibly low, but it's certainly the highest we've seen since possibly March or earlier than that. So it has been a while, so that's certainly an increase of 5% in the last week. So that's, but we are into spring, and that's usually when probably start coming to the market. So just keep an eye on that one because obviously that's going to be affecting possibly prices. Median price for real estate housing in the last 12 months in WA went up 20%, so that's a hell of a whack. And obviously, for the buyers out there, you certainly don't want to see that happening. Of course, all the owners will be going, yeah, that's great, but when you're relocating all the rest of it, you don't want those sort of figures sitting there. Rentals, 2,190 available. That's down to what it was to about a month ago, down actually about 13%. So it's sort of been a bit of a kick-off again, although we've still got more rentals available than we did 12 months ago. 687 properties leased in the last week. But it's a couple of interesting statistics in there. Obviously, we're getting back to sales, and properties for sale still well down on what it was a year ago. But there are some figures and are showing a bit of an increase in availability, both rentals and properties for sale in the last month or so. Now, one of the questions I'm getting recently, particularly from my staff and talking to other agents, the tendency for landlords not to increase their rent on a regular basis. I'm just going to sort of throw this one out there, which tenants obviously don't want to be hearing, but we have a few in our portfolio. We've had owners that have had tenants in for a very, very long period of time, and it's lovely that they don't take it up to the full market, but they're also doing themselves a disfavour in the fact that if some sort of maintenance needs to be done, they don't have the money to do it. And quite often we're seeing people well under the marketplace. My recommendation to any landlord, regardless of how lovely your tenant may be, and don't get me wrong, you've probably got some really nice tenants, you still need to be keeping up with at least CPI, at least coming up a couple of % every year to make sure you're covering your long-term costs, because generally people get to the stage where there's a $10,000-$20,000 bill. You need to, you just can't pluck that money from nowhere unless you're very fortunate. Just keep an eye. It's just a bit of a tip. Great tenants doesn't mean they have to pay the maximum, but it's certainly they need to be paying something that's affordable for you for the future. Anyway, that's my tip for the week. All the best. Check out realestateplus.com. And if you are thinking buying or selling, and particularly landlords out there, if you're thinking about changing management, talk to the team at Real Estate Plus. Be more than happy to help. All the best.